So it was a good Easter weekend, but at the same time, it was a bad weekend for me. Looking at the Illinois State Bradley game, they got swept by the Braves, and Dane is actually a Bradley alum. He worked with the team, so I'm sure he was pretty fired up about that, but pretty hurt by that sweep by the Braves. But honestly, Dane, I'm going to give some love to some of those Bradley guys from Illinois. Timmy O'Brien went 2 for 5 with a double, a homer, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a walk. And then Bobby Atkinson went 4 for 5 with 2 doubles, an RBI, a run, and 2 walks in their game two on Saturday. And then in game 1 on Saturday, Timmy O'Brien went 1 for 4 with a homer, 3 RBIs, a run. And then Jack Solano threw 5 innings, struck out 4, walked 2, allowed 1 run, and 4 hits. So some good stuff there from the Bradley guys. And then on top of that, SIU won their series over Belmont. And then Southern Illinois is now 3rd in the Missouri Valley after this weekend. So big weekend for them. But yeah, just kind of moving down. Looking at some of the league leaders in the Missouri Valley, Dan Pasella is leading the Missouri Valley in batting average. He's 2nd in home runs, 3rd in RBIs, 3rd in OBP, 1st in slugging, and 1st in OPS. But Drew, I saw you were unmuted. Do you have anything you wanted to add on any of that before I keep going?
I mean, just looking at all these names you listed off, and first off, like, kudos to Bradley. Getting a sweep in any conference in Division I baseball is extremely hard to do. So they clearly played some good baseball that weekend. But no, like Jack Stolano, like he's an Illinois grad, like he's Coal City back in 2021. Timmy O'Brien, I was looking him up because if it's the same Tim O'Brien that I'm thinking of, which is hard now for me looking him up here on the spot. Yeah, he's from Maine South. Yeah, he's from Maine South, and Coach Lorenz over there at Maine South would rave about his bat. And I feel like we always had him maybe underranked or ranked lower than where he should have been. And to see what he's doing at the next level, like Coach Lorenz, he knows his guys over there at Maine South clearly. Because he was like, this is one of the best hitters that's ever gone through Maine South. I think Timmy O'Brien actually set some records for Maine South. And did I see it right that you said he's got, you may be getting to this as your next point, but he's leading the Missouri Valley in home runs.
Yep.
That is impressive. 14 home runs. And no, I just love that every guy on this list is from Illinois. They're making waves here in the Missouri Valley, and I can keep letting you go.
Yeah, and I think I said Timmy O'Brien was from Prairie Ridge, but it's Park Ridge is the town that he's from. And then, yeah, Maine South is the high school. But Grant Mastros, he is 5th in the Missouri Valley in stolen bases. He's an Illinois State player. And then Vitus, moving over to the Big Ten, Vitus Valencias, he is 5th in the Big Ten in batting average and 4th in RBIs. And then Colin Jennings is 19th in the Big Ten in batting average, 20th in OBP, 4th in slugging, and then what do I got here? It looks like I have a typo, but his OPS right now is 1.185.
Well, and while you're looking that up, Gab, or like just seeing if you're, correct on those stats, like what a cool story Colin Jennings is. He was a late commit to Illinois. Didn't play a whole lot his first year. I believe he's a sophomore there now. I think we've mentioned him on this podcast in the past, but like even at the start of this year, he had to earn his way into that lineup, and he has been obviously raking to hit that. I think he's got close to like 7 or 9 home runs in limited at-bats compared to some of the other guys on that roster, because I was just kind of peeking at some stats the other day, checking out UIC, Northwestern, EIU, Illinois State, Illinois, kind of just doing the rounds here, and that was something that stood out to me. But awesome story there with Colin Jennings, Marist High School grad, and great to see.
Yeah, so he was 5th in the Big Ten in OPS. But then, yeah, with Ben Plumlee, Illinois pitcher, he is 18th in the Big Ten with 40 strikeouts. And then looking at the Ohio Valley Conference, SIUE is now 2nd with a 10-5 record, and then Eastern Illinois is 3rd with a 9-5 conference record. So good stuff there from our Illinois guys and our Illinois teams. But Drew, I see you got some NAIA news if you want to throw that nugget in there.
Yeah, no, and I had to look up Colin Jennings just to see because I thought it was double-digit home runs or close to. He's got 9 home runs, and he's got 9 home runs and 94 at bats. You look up and down their list. A lot of their guys with the most at bats have over 120. There's two guys with over 140. So just speaking to like just how impressive those power numbers are for Colin Jennings. Yeah, I mean, I know you guys got in there on some D2 stuff last week and D3 stuff, and I felt left out. So I had to give my NAIA guys some love. I graduated from Indiana Southeast. They currently right now are 28-12, and they're ranked number 10 when it comes to NAIA baseball. So definitely a proud alum over here. And anytime I can shout out the Grenadiers, I'm going to do it.